At 17, he walked into the Himalayas. At 19, he returned with a vision. Today, he leads 1.4 billion people. But behind the headlines and speeches lies a hidden framework of mental models, powerful decision-making tools that shape every move Prime Minister Narendra Modi makes. Let's uncover the 11 mental models that define his leadership and have become a masterclass to people all over and across disciplines. Number 1 is the canvas shoe trick. It explains resourceful scarcity. Raised in deep poverty, Modi once received a pair of canvas shoes. To maintain them, he mixed chalk paste from classroom leftovers to keep them white. What's the mental model learning here? Constraints breed creativity. Leaders who thrive with little develop sharper problem-solving skills later. Number 2 is the Himalayan trial. It tells us about voluntary adversity. At 17, Modi embraced hardship by surviving harsh Himalayan nights without shelter. The learning. Deliberate exposure to adversity strengthens mental endurance. Leaders who train for discomfort lead calmly in crises. Number 3 is the droplet focus method. It shows a monk's mind training. Taught by a sage, he meditated for hours, focusing solely on the rhythmic drops of water into a bowl. The mental model learning. Sustained attention on simple patterns rewires the brain for deep focus, essential for high-pressure leadership. At 4 is the hardcore fasting discipline, depicting controlled deprivation. For up to 5 months yearly, Modi eats 1 meal a day. During Navratri, just hot water for 9 days. The learning. Self-imposed scarcity sharpens willpower. Leaders who master their desires cannot be mastered by external temptations. 5. The hot water dinner with Obama displays grace under pressure. When fasting at a White House dinner, Modi turned a potential diplomatic awkwardness into humor by telling Obama, "Look, my dinner's here." The mental model learning. Tact and humor can transform tense moments into bridges of connection. 6th is the devil's advocate method, talks about cognitive anti-fragility. In briefings, Modi challenges every point, adopting opposing perspectives to test the strength of arguments. The learning. Ideas grow stronger when challenged. A leader who embraces dissent avoids echo chambers and blind spots. At 7 is the eye-level doctrine, talks about mutual respect diplomacy. India will neither look down on others nor look up to anyone. The learning. Negotiating as equals fosters sustainable partnerships. Respect earns respect. 8 is the stadium power walk, shows symbolic leadership. At the Howdy Modi event, he and Trump walked an entire stadium, signaling unity and bold leadership. The mental model learning. Strategic symbolism amplifies influence. Actions speak louder than words on the world stage. At 9, the servant spirit and egoless authority. I am not the Prime Minister, I'm the Prime Servant. The mental model learning. Power used in service of others creates lasting trust. Humility is a multiplier of authority. At 10, the 1+1 belief, reflecting spiritual anchoring. I never feel lonely. One is Modi, the other is the Almighty. The learning. Leaders anchored in larger purposes withstand isolation and avoid burnout. And finally, at 11, the death is certain mindset, memento mori. Modi acknowledges the inevitability of death, reinforcing fearlessness in decision-making. The mental model learning. Awareness of mortality sharpens focus on what truly matters. Leaders driven by legacy over popularity make bolder choices. Leadership isn't luck, it's architecture. Behind Modi's political strategies lies a foundation of timeless mental models, shaped by hardship, discipline, and vision. These are a masterclass for any individual in the political, corporate, or sports domain to follow. Which mental model resonated with you the most?